Welcome to Technique Friday with Els. Today I'll be making an elegant card using the bunch of flowers, the curvy leaves and the ribbons and jewels. Sometimes I really like when it's just a simple card, and you can make this one for any occasion. If you want to, you can make it with a lot of colors as well. In this case I just use white and gold. So the dies I'm using are the ribbons and jewels, one of my favorite dies, and for a lot of people as well. They come in 3 parts. They're 6-inch long, and you can like weave these to this one. So it's a really beautiful die to use. And then these are the bunch of flowers and the curvy leaves. So the bunch of flowers have 3 different flowers on there in 3 different sizes, and then the curvy leaves come in 3 as well. Oh, and as you can see here, I want to show you this. Sometimes I die cut the dies first with the release sheet in it, because that makes it easier to pop out the flowers at the end. So this is just a piece of release sheet from our clear double-sided adhesive. So that's just a tip that you can use if you want to, of course. So that's the card. So first what I did is I fold the soft finish cardstock, and it's an A2 size card, but because the die is 6-inch long, the curvy or the ribbons and jewels, you can make that card much larger, of course, if you want to. So let me put these on here first. So I die cut this. So this is gold mirror board, so gold cardstock, and I have the double-sided adhesive on the back. So that's already ready to go. So I'm going to put that here. So just stick it on there. And now I see that I don't want this as an end, so I can easily lift it up because I didn't press it down. So I'm going to move this a little bit because I want to end with that. You see, I want to end nicely there as well. And just trim this off. And then I can decorate this with either glitter dots or pearls that I'm going to use as well. And then the second one, going to cross over. I think. And again, I'm going to see if I end nicely here. Yeah, that's good. And then I can just trim that off. And of course I can use that other part somewhere else. So now I have the base, and then I can start building the flowers. And the bunch of flowers, you can use them separate, so single flowers. In this case I use them like I made a stack of 3. And the ones I'm using are these ones. So these are basically the glitter, the leftover of the glitter dots. And I use that a lot. So these are the glitter dots, but the sheet comes like this. And I die cut them out of this. So what it is, so when you take that off, because it makes the glitter dots easier to use, so you take off the outside and you stick it on a piece of white cardstock in this case. And then I die cut the flowers. So it's just a nice way to use your leftovers. And then I die cut the flowers, and I do that using a metal adapter plate or the precision plate, because this of course makes it a little bit more heavy. So that's that one. And then I have white soft finish, and then I have used these ones, and those are embossed with embossing powder. And I'm going to show you how I do that quickly. So I take my embossing powder, and I have a gold rich, super fine here. And what I do, I take my pad here, and that's a sticky, like a sticky pad, of course. And then I take my flowers and I put them on that pad. And then I use a piece of release sheet here, because I only want to use that, so you can use any paper to press them down, because then my fingers don't get sticky. And then I throw this out, because otherwise the embossing powder will stick, like it will make the next flower sticky on the back as well. So just dip it in here. And I don't want the embossing powder everywhere, so I'm not going to press anything, because I want it not to be like solid gold. I just want it to be like random. And then I'm going to heat emboss those. You see, so I'm okay with that. I see a little bit of white there. And of course I use my tweezer to hold it, which is easy. There we go. That's one, and I will do the other one as well. And I just hold it in the center here, so hold it in the center. See, and I don't know if the camera catch that, but you will see it's not a solid gold, so I see some white cardstock through that gold embossing powder, and that's how I would like to have it. And then I use a small punch here for the center of the, because in this case I'm going to use a brad in the center, and I did that with all the flowers. And then you can just build your flowers, and I will do one, but I prepared a few already. So basically you take your brad, and then I'll take my flower. So I just take the 3 sizes. Let's do the dots at the bottom, and then I do the middle size, and then I do the small size. Oh wait, I need to make a hole in that as well. And then I'm just going to kind of put them on there. And I like to set them off like so, set them off a little bit, but you can do them any way you like, of course. There you go. And then you fold it open in the back, and then you have your flowers. See, so basically these, and then you can pop them up a little bit. So that's your flower. So I have those here already. So I prepped a few, and you can change it around. So with this one I have the white cardstock on the back, and then the embossed one and the dots. So really play with those, the ones you made. So just fun to use. So here I have the base of my card, and in this case I'm going to take a bit of the Kids' Choice glue. Again, use a piece of release sheet, always handy to use, because then I can throw that out when I'm done. Oh, first I need to put some glitter dots on my ribbons. I do that first. Just here in the center, I don't need to do it because I know that's going to be covered with the flowers, so I just do the parts that I know that will be exposed. And then I'll take some pearls and use those. I will put them on randomly as well. Okay, that's that. And now I can build my flowers on there. So what I do, I kind of shape them a little bit, so I can just move that up a little bit. And then I can either dip them in, or I can take a wooden stick here. Just put a glue dot on the center, like a bit of glue on the center. Stick one here. Take my next one. And it's so much fun to make, and with those flowers you can make a whole like bunch of flowers, as it's called, and just save them, and then whenever you're ready to use them, you have them all ready to go. And of course they're so much fun to make. And then here I have, oh, let me show you these, because I have some ready to go. You see here I made some red ones. So these are from felt, and these are cardstock. Just 3 layers of cardstock, and with these I have the red cardstock embossed as well. So just, and they can be ready for Christmas. So you can use them for Christmas. And I think in this case I'll probably stick with the smaller flower leaves. And the leaves have like, they have an embossed line in the center. So if you want, you can kind of take your finger and just fold them, like score them a little bit, and just drag them through here. And then I can just tuck that underneath. And as you see, I only do my glue at the bottom. So I'm not going to put adhesive on the leaves, because I want it to be like 3D, 3-dimensional. So don't put any glue, so just on the stem, and just tuck them underneath the flowers. And then I'm going to cut off, because you can trim these of course as well if you want to. So I'm just going to take one more leaf to put on the side there. So this, and just stick it on here. And then your card is ready. Thank you for watching. I've suggested a couple of videos I think you might enjoy. See you next time.